This is Corey with THERMS.io. This is part two in the custom parking violations and tow notices tutorial that we have posted on our website. So this is going to be the role of the patrol officer that's working at night and actually driving around Strawberry Fields HOA. In the last video, we set up our new customer, Strawberry Fields HOA. They've got some parking issues that they want us to address during our nighttime patrol visits. And what we're going to do here is pretend that our role is the patrol officer and that we're working at Strawberry Fields HOA at night. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to duty mode. I'm going to set myself as on duty, and I'll set a status message, and I'll say patrolling Strawberry Fields. And we'll go ahead and set our status. Okay, now I'm going to come into the locations list. I'm going to look up Strawberry Fields HOA. This is where I'm going to be patrolling tonight. I'm going to go in. There's no pass downs. I don't see any bolos posted. Everything looks good. I'm going to go to post orders. Let's say this is the first night I'm working here, so I'm going to go ahead and review the post orders. All vehicles must be parked in driveways. Any vehicle that is parked in the street will receive one warning, then be towed. A vehicle may be parked in the street if it is on the approved vehicles list for the HOA. And then I see a note for patrol officers down here that my management has left me. When a vehicle is encountered on the street, search the records section and review vehicle notes. If no vehicle is found, please create a vehicle and document as needed. Great. I got it. I'm going to work. I got my patrol vehicle. I'm leaving the company headquarters, heading towards Strawberry Fields. The first thing I need to do is set up my report. And let's pretend I'm on a laptop in a patrol vehicle, and I've got a in-vehicle printer. So I'm going to go ahead, set my report up. Alrighty, I'm en route here. When I arrive to the property, the first thing I might add some information here. I'm not going to tag my GPS right now for this tutorial. We'll say arrived for initial property inspection. And maybe some more details. All right, we'll tag this. We'll say information only. Nope. That was a bummer. Good thing. Do you want to load your unsaved changes? Yes. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to continue patrolling Strawberry Fields. Now let's say as I'm patrolling, I come across a vehicle that is parked in the street. And if I remember from the post order section here, all vehicles must be parked in driveways. And any vehicle that's parked, it will receive one warning. A vehicle may be parked in the street if it's on the approved vehicles list for the HOA. So we're going to go back to our report here, and we just came across this vehicle. So I'm going to open this up here, and actually the first thing I need to do is look the vehicle up in the records section before I actually type out a parking violation tow warning. So I'm going to come into records, and let's say the vehicle plate number starts with ACK. All right, I pull it up. I see this vehicle comes up with a partial plate number, ACK8230. That's our vehicle that we're sitting in front of in our patrol car right now. That's the plate number. So it looks like this vehicle record already exists in the system. And I see this blue badge here, approved street parking. That's an indication to me as a patrol officer that this vehicle is allowed to be parked here. Whether it was me or a dispatcher or my manager back at company headquarters that added this vehicle, maybe the HOA called in to our dispatch and said, hey, we have a vehicle, a Jeep Cherokee, gray 2000. Here's the plate number. It's allowed to be parked on the street. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go back to my report, and I'm going to add entry, and I will just, I'll come in here, and I'll say while patrolling, found gray Jeep Cherokee, parked on street, and then we'll say vehicle is on approved parking list. And I'm going to come down here. I did it again. Good thing we have this feature. If I come into link records, I want to make sure that I link this record just for historical purposes. So I'm going to type in ACK, find that vehicle again. Now it's going to link it to this report entry. The vehicle's not doing anything wrong. I just want to link it in here just so everybody knows what vehicle I'm referring to. I hit save. All right. I'm going to continue patrolling through this HOA, and I come across another vehicle, and it's a gold Ford Ranger. I'm going to go to records. I'm going to come in here. The plate number starts with 2C KE, and I don't see anything in here. I'm going to type in Ford, nothing. How about Ranger? Nothing. Gold? Nothing. So what we need to do is this vehicle doesn't exist, so it clearly can't be on the approved parking list. So I'm going to go back to my report, and now I'm going to type up a parking violation, tow warning. Reason for violation, parked on street without approval. And was a copy of this notice left with the vehicle? This is internal only, so I'm going to say yes, and I'll show you after we save this entry how we're going to do that. I'm going to attach some files here. We have a picture of the Ford Ranger, and that's the vehicle. Now I'm going to go link. I need to link this record so that way there's a reference that it's been given a tow warning. All right, so we already looked for it. It doesn't exist in here. I'm going to select create record, go to vehicle. Now the plate number is 2CKE579. The state is Idaho. Type truck. We don't have a VIN number. We're going to say gold. Gold doesn't exist, so we'll create it. Make, Ford model Ranger. Year, it looks like a 2005. And we're going to add a comment here. Parked on street without approval. Go ahead and hit save. Now we've got that vehicle. I'm going to link it. Now we're going to type in the vehicle, plate number 2C, and we've got it. All right, there's our vehicle. I'm not going to add any notes here, or actually I can. I can say, please contact your HOA management for rules about parking on the street. This is a warning. The next violation will result in your vehicle being towed. All right, we'll save this. So now we have this this vehicle in here, and we actually we want to attach a picture of it just for safekeeping. Get that picture in there, mark it as primary. Let's go back to our report. So we have some activity in our report. We arrived, did some initial inspections. We came across a gray Jeep Cherokee, and we found that it was a vehicle on the approved vehicle list here. We can see that badge. And then we also came across this gold Ford Ranger, and so we documented it. Now, this is the important part here. Was a copy of this notice left with the vehicle? And this is internal only. So you'll notice on the browser version only, this is not available on the mobile app. Right now there isn't a way to connect an iOS or an Android phone to a mobile printer. That's something that we might have in the future, but right now we're in a patrol vehicle and we have a laptop with an in-vehicle printer. So there's this button here. I can edit the report entry, or I can select this download button. So we want to print a copy of this parking violation out, and we want to slip it under the windshield of this gold Ford Ranger. So I'm going to go ahead and hit download. It'll let me know when it's done. Now I can open up this report entry, and it downloads. This will be your company logo. I've got the THERMS logo in my account. It only downloads that single report entry. Notice that it doesn't download the other report entries that are in here. When I select download here, it's just downloading this report entry. And this is internal only. This yes or no was a copy of this left on the vehicle. That doesn't exist in here. Okay, so we've got date and time, reason for violation, and we've got some notes here. So I come up and I hit print. This prints out in my printer in the patrol vehicle. I fold it in half. I go slip it underneath the windshield of the vehicle, and I go back to work. And I continue patrolling through my shift. And then that's it. So this is the best way for patrol officers to keep track of vehicles that are approved and not approved. It takes some cooperation and coordination with the company headquarters, maybe a dispatch line. And it also requires that your patrol officers come in here and they take advantage of searching the records. And we have full text search, so you can do things like gold or Ford Ranger, and they can look through the list of all the information. Obviously, when you have a plate number, 2C KE579, so we can look up a partial plate number. If we only knew the last 3 digits of the plate, we can come in here and say 579. And if that doesn't show, we can put an asterisk at the beginning. And what that does is it says that this is ending in 579. So we have some really neat functionality when it comes to the records section. Now, when this patrol officer is done patrolling for the shift, he selects complete, request review. I go to dashboard, I clear my status, and I'm off duty for the night. And that's it. In the morning, one of my managers in the company are going to come in. They're going to review this report. They'll select review, and they'll hit approve, and it'll get fired off to the HOA managers at Strawberry Fields. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, leave some comments under the video, or you can always shoot us an email, support@therms.io, for recommendations and feedback. Thanks for watching.